Let's just talk. We'll just talk. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So, good afternoon. My name is Heidi Dixon, and I am a hospice chaplain, and I am here with Mr. Finus Tyler. And Mr. Tyler, we are here at his home in Sealy, and he is a local celebrity. And I want him to tell you how he's come to be known in his community and all that he's done. I recognize the very privileged place of my seat in his home and with his wife Evelyn. And so I just want to get out of the camera for a minute. And the question I just asked him that I would like him to share with you after he tells you how he comes to be in front of your camera today is what makes a good life. And he says it better than I. So, Mr. Tyler,
Yeah.
what what do people around Sealy know you for?
For trying to help them to uh, live a better life,
Yeah.
live a life that counts, and just do things that are upbuilding for even to spread throughout our nation to affect the things that are happening. So that that's where the people are living right now. In other words, we're living in a very stressful period, and I want them to give them something that when anybody reaches this stage in life, that they have something, to kind of lean on.
Right.
So
Right.
that is my purpose, seemingly, in life,
And
is to help others.
you have a lot of experience of teaching other people how to live and learning things. What have you done most of your life as an adult?
As an adult, most of my life has been in teaching. My first job in Austin County was the county extension agent,
Okay.
and that meant that I taught mostly, not in the classroom, not that kind of teaching,
Uh-huh.
but I'd be out in the homes and in the yard and then with the calves and the horses and things of that nature
Okay.
and whatnot. And had to relate that to life and to if you're going to have a better life, all of these things count in life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I know how old you are. Would you mind telling the people who are watching? How?
Okay. Okay. I'm just 101. That's all. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're 101?
LPA, and the way I feel some of these mornings, I just got one more day.
Think so?
But as the day progresses and beautiful things, beautiful people, and so forth, I get the feeling that I'm gonna be around here a little bit longer. Not a little bit. I'm gonna be around here a long time longer.
I hope so.
Because I don't want to leave all these beautiful thoughts and ideas that I'm living through right now.
Yes.
It's a beautiful world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what makes a life beautiful?
What makes my life, what makes
your life or any life beautiful
life,
and a good life?
It's your relationship with people. I would put that as number one.
Yeah.
Because money can't do it. A lot of things can't do what your relationship with people can do.
That's right.
And that's where I think that's one of the reasons why I am in this field and in this study is because of my relationship with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So we talked in one of my previous visits about you as a young boy working in the fields and chopping cotton, and you recognized that, the only way that you were going to get away from the hard labor, well, you knew somebody who had a car. And
Uh-huh.
so you mentioned you knew if you could find a way to get a car that you could have a different kind of life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because in the community, there wasn't but two or three cars.
Yeah,
And kind of the rich folks, kind of the ones that had cars.
right.
Yeah, we had plenty of horses and buggies and wagons.
Yeah,
That was a way of transportation. Uh, and they'd get up early Sunday morning, and the same horse that you had used to draw your plow throughout the week, that same horse was with you because he had to take you to church.
yeah. That horse went everywhere.
Yeah, that horse better be your friend.
Yeah, right.
You, you don't want him to get sick.
No,
Yeah,
no.
because, you know, he's got to be there when you get ready for your transportation, your livelihood, and then, of course, the other animals contributed greatly to your livelihood.
Right,
You know,
right.
if you wanted butter, you needed a cow.
Right.
If you wanted milk, you needed a cow. If you wanted eggs, you needed some hens and a rooster.
Yes. Yes.
So it's living within those means was very important.
Yeah.
Somewhere that's being done somewhere else now, and that type of work is kind of gone on the farm.
Yeah. Kind of. It's to the big operations now a lot
Yeah.
more than everybody having their own like it used
Right.
to be.
That's right.
Yeah. So being a teacher and believing in a beautiful life, one where you're planting seeds not only for your community but for you, so even across the nation. You understand the impact that one person can have, even when you're just working locally.
Yeah. Yes.
So what
And
advice?
that's one of the things that I was able to tie into practically all of the kinds of teaching that I had to do. You know, I taught about animals and about industry and this type of thing, but I wanted you to become a citizen who had these qualities and qualifications so that you could be counted. You know, you didn't want to just come up and then have plenty of money and nobody like you.
Yeah.
Have plenty of money and nobody cares anything about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good life.
Mm-hmm.
You want to come up to where you can help somebody and somebody can help you. And that's a real good life.
It's,
Yeah.
well, that's the life that you continue to live. I know your wife says you can't be out in the yard without somebody stopping by or checking in. You're still well loved. I had heard that they had a parade for you here in Sealy when you turned 100.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. It was kind of, to me, it was surprising, but to my kids and my family, they thought it turned out the way they thought it would turn out.
Yeah. They weren't surprised.
Yes, friend of church was the overseer of the parade, and he said that there were more than 100 cars
Wow.
in the parade.
Wow.
It stretched all the way from here back through San Felipe and back towards I-10.
Wow.
The parade of cars.
And I'm sure there were people who wanted to be there who were unable to. So
I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
In fact, quite a few of them came by. They couldn't attend, and they came by afterward and visited with me personally. Yeah, we had quite a few, and it was surprising how many of them that wanted to make a contribution for my 100 years. Got what was it? $100. How'd that go? For each year.
You got $100 for each year. $1 for each year.
Yeah.
Okay, $100.
Yeah.
What did you have? You spent it?
Have I spent it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Probably on the way home. You spent it on the way home.
Well, no, that's a pretty good little lump.
Yeah.
Some of them came by here, but I have to tell you about one.
All right.
It's a little family that's in San Felipe, and it's a family that never really